Alright, so we are live, and I'm going to let it kind of go a little bit, allow some time for people to get in here. And I thought what I'd do is kind of share a little bit of the things that I've been 3D printing for those of you that might be interested, and talk to you a little bit about what I got 3D printing in the studio right now. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes to load up a little bit and just kind of, what's up, Malachi? So I'm going to let it load up just a little bit and kind of see who all comes in, and I can kind of share with you guys a little bit of what I've been 3D printing, what I'm currently 3D printing, and we can kind of see things you might be interested in seeing in the future. So we're in the 3D studio, and I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a look, see of what's going on. What's going on, man? So these are my, this is my two CR10S's. And they're currently printing something, and I can kind of tell you guys what's going on with that. There's my nanoleaf rhythms, which basically move when I talk. A couple of new little, oh yeah, man, absolutely. I got the tiles. Those are the nanoleaf rhythms. Now, I did not get the canvas ones. Those are the squares. These are the tile ones. I've got those there. Let me show you over here. So I have some over here as well, which are over my Monoprice Maker Select Plus. And I have some in my little YouTube printing studio area as well. But man, these things right here, they're pricey, but they're pretty cool. Yeah, I know you do. What's up, huh? My wife trying to call, so. Anyway, I am kind of showing you guys a little bit what's going on down here in the 3D printing studio, and I can kind of show you guys a little bit of what's going on. But I'm going to let it build a little bit, give it just a few minutes. Alright, so I am back. Sorry if I kept you guys waiting, but I probably should have lowered this and you guys could have seen some of the 3D printing that's going on. But let me pan this, just maybe you guys want to see that. But I just got something in the mail, so this is pretty cool. So this was unintentional, but my wife called me, so you guys get to see what I got in the mail. So I got this really big box that was in the mail, so let's see what somebody brought me. This was so unintended, so you guys get to see what I actually got in the mail. So, all right. Okay, so, all right. Looks like we have. This is from Newer, which is photography equipment. So I'm excited to see what this is. Yeah. You guys know I'm a photographer. If you guys don't know, this 3D printing is my other thing I do, but you know, photography is a really big part of what I do. All right, let's see what I got here. Actually, there's two in here. So anyway, you guys can sound off and let me know who's in here, because I'm not sure. I went away. Oh, what's up? That's awesome. That's really cool. So, all right, so it looks like Newer has sent me something cool. So let's see what they sent me. Hope it's something I'm getting to try out and see how it works. Looks like, well, it still doesn't say on the instructions. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. Okay, so cool. So it looks like I got some new some new tripods for light stands or for a camera or for anything like that. So for a lot of you guys that don't know, I also shoot a lot of weddings and stuff like that, and these light stands come in handy. So when I'm shooting like a reception or anything like that, these are really cool. I could set them up and put them in opposite ends of the room with a flash, and basically with a trigger that's mounted on my camera, I can make them all fire. So like if I'm shooting in a really dark area, so this goes on the top, and I basically just take a flash. It's just basically a strobe light or a speed light, stick it on the top and point it up towards the ceiling and let it angle so it bounces light off the ceiling, which is really cool. And these are steel, so it looks like I got 2 of these. Oh heck yeah. So yeah, and you can use these for a lot of things. So like these can also extend, so if you guys can kind of see, these will extend up. Heck yeah. So I've actually got 2 of these already, so this is a second set, and these are steel, so they don't pop off. So you can take this off, and actually, if you don't have a tripod, you can actually mount a camera on there. So, you know, you can mount a tripod, you can mount your speed lights, you can mount a ring light, which is what I've got my ring light on actually right now. So these are just like the ones that I currently have right now. So really cool. So if those of you guys that showed up want to see some 3D printing, I'm sorry, but this showed up in the mail and my wife called me, so I went up and grabbed them. So thanks, Newer. These are awesome. These are cool. This was an unexpected surprise to get tonight. So I'm excited to play around with these and see what all I can set up. So anyway, I've made a mess in my 3D printing room. So for those of you guys that are just kind of joining in, yeah, it's really cool. So sorry, I just blew y'all out. Saw my ugly face. So let me show y'all kind of some things that I've been 3D printing. A lot of what I've been 3D printing. So I have my Monoprice Maker Select Plus, which is hooked to my palette 2, which multicolor prints and also multi-material prints. So I can show you guys some of the multicolor prints, things that I've been printing. And basically through Mosaic Manufacturing asked me to take on the job of being a beta tester. And then what ended up happening is that production kind of got a little bit kind of behind. And so by the time that I actually got my palette 2, it was a little late to be an actual beta tester. So I basically just became like a first-time user experience using the palette 2 and showing them kind of what someone new to 3D printing with multi-material and multicolor prints might be like. But other than that, most of my 3D prints come off of these CR10S's, which is basically a CR10, but it has dual Z's, which basically kind of makes it a little more stable, and also it's got larger build volume than some of your smaller printers and things like that. But like I said, I'm still new to 3D printing. I'm kind of learning the ins and outs. But let me kind of show you guys some of the things that just came off the build plate just this week. So let me show you. If you were a kid in the 80s and you liked Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're going to love this. But this was, if you guys are on Thingiverse, let me turn this down, not Thingiverse, but My Mini Factory. You guys have probably seen Eastman. He's one of the 3D printed modelers on there. I would say if you go on there and type in bust or BUSTS on Thingiverse, you're going to see a lot of his work on there. But his 3D models are just sick. So this is Conan the Barbarian, which, you know, it's not necessarily the Arnold Schwarzenegger version of Conan, but it's really nice. It comes with the base already on there. It looks really cool. Okay, I'm probably going to age this, and I'll kind of show you some of the other things that I've aged and show you kind of what I'm doing. But there's one thing that I've 3D printed, and that came off the build plate probably just a few days ago. So let me show you that. And that's also, I'm going to have pictures of that, little kind of bit closer up pictures on my Instagram if you're interested. This is a Spider-Man bust that was on there as well on My Mini Factory. And guys, I didn't use like really expensive 3D filament. This is filament I just got from East Bay, which is really cool. So it turned out really good. So you guys can kind of see that. But yeah, this is going to look really good. I'm going to add some black to it and age it and kind of make it look weathered. And speaking of weathering a 3D print, I kind of did it differently with the 3D printing that I've been doing the last week or so. I've been printing with this gold filament. And so the gold filament already kind of looked bronze. So let me kind of show you the before. So here's a Superman bust that I did. And you can see it's this gold color PLA, which looks really good. However, I wanted to kind of make it look like a bronze color. So basically this is what the color looked like. Okay, so you can kind of focus in on what the color is there. So I took it from this and made it look like this. So this is a more aged look, kind of patinaed look to bronze. So you can kind of decide which one you like better, but yeah, it turned out really good. So this was all I did with this, I took it straight from this. I didn't spray paint it. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't prep it. I didn't do anything. I just basically took some black acrylic paint, some brown acrylic paint, watered it down just a little bit, and just added it, dabbed it off with a paper towel. Added it, dabbed it off with a paper towel, and basically just, I used a sponge brush at first to get inside all the little crevices and stuff like that. And then I just wiped it away, and I kept doing it until I came out with this. And this looks phenomenal. It really looks bronze. So you can kind of see that I went ahead and got on to eBay and bought about 3 or 4 more rolls of this gold, because I mean, I can see myself printing larger busts of this just for my background. So you guys can kind of see over there, I've got quite a few things over there that are helmets and different things, some pops and a Thor hammer and the Infinity Gauntlet. But I plan on printing some larger busts that I think just kind of look cool. And so I'm excited about that, because I think aging them like this looks really good. Let's see, and then let's see if we pull him up here. This is Captain America, and I've not done anything to him yet. And there was kind of some debate on my Instagram as to whether or not I should do the same thing I did to these other ones, which is age them. So I don't know. I think I'm going to do the A and the star in a silver, age it, and I don't know. I'm definitely not going to do red, white, and blue all through here. I'm not going to do that just because I don't think that look good. But for the CR10S, I mean, I think the prints come out ridiculously good. I mean, they're smooth. They're just crisp. I mean, the detail on them is, I mean, I think pretty dang good. So anyway, there's that one. And then let's see, what else have I got? Weekster on My Mini Factory. I actually 3D printed this the Joker in that same color. Now, I'm not going to lift up his chin because, to be quite honest with you, I didn't put any supports under his chin. And so he printed his chin a little weak. So his chin's actually supposed to come down about right here. But basically, I just sanded that down to kind of make it look cool. But I think what's really neat about this is the hair. I mean, Weekster, his name's Weekster. He's on My Mini Factory. I may be saying his name wrong, but he is a phenomenal ZBrush modeler as well. But I just love the detail in the hair. I think it looks really cool. So I'm 3D printing another one of these to just look better. So I'm doing it actually in a kind of a silver gray. Am I doing it? No, I'm doing it in that orange that I just showed you in Spider-Man. So I'm doing the Joker in that. And then I'm on this other one, I'm actually 3D printing a Thanos bust, which I think is going to look really cool. So anyway, that's kind of the things, some of the things I'm 3D printing. I kind of wanted to know from you guys if you're interested in seeing kind of, you know, builds as they happen. You know, I don't know, like sometimes I'll jump in on people's live feeds and watch their 3D printers 3D print. I don't know. That's cool for a little bit, and then I jump off. So I really don't know if that's something that y'all would be interested in me showing you or whatever. Feekster, yeah, it probably is, because he's Czech. He's Czech, I think, but listen, he is a phenomenal modeler. But you know, for a lot of you guys, if you have not, you know, I hope a lot of you guys subscribe to my channel. Obviously, I think Feekster, yeah, probably Feekster, Feekster. It's one of the two. But I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll be saying this in my kind of my review of my 2018 year. I just really appreciate you guys allowing me to present different content to you, not just photography content, but my 3D printing stuff, my nerdy unboxing stuff. I just appreciate you guys kind of being tolerant of the things that I do, because I just can't lock myself into one thing. I just can't do it, and just because I like to do so much. But let me show you one other little thing you'll think is cool. At least I hope you'll think it's cool. But a lot of people get things for Christmas. Hold on, let me get it first. So yes, a lot of people get very, you know, whatever practical things for Christmas, but I don't ask for practical things for Christmas because I buy them for myself when I want them. So if I want things for myself, I just buy them. But I've been wanting one of these for my entire young adult life. So let me show you what this is. Yes, it's a lightsaber. I know, right? Check that out. Yes, it's a lightsaber, and it makes noise. But yes, so there's a lot of people that would ask for something for Christmas that's very practical and useful. But for me, a lightsaber was what I wanted. I'd been wanting one of these since I was a little kid. But to be able to turn this thing on, I mean, come on. You got to admit, whether you're not into Star Wars or not, that, I mean, who would not want a lightsaber? I mean, that is pretty cool. So, yes, I wanted this one. I'm actually going to go ahead and get them all. So this was Luke Skywalker's. I'd asked my wife to get me, I think I'd asked her to get me one of the other ones that was cheaper. And she went online and was like, I'm getting you this one, because she thought I'd like it better. So anyway, I thought that was really cool of her to do. She puts up with me being nerdy. She loves it that I'm nerdy, so it's all good. But anyway, this was a lot longer than I planned on it being, but I appreciate you guys that have gone on here and watched it. And, you know, I've got a lot of content planned for the 2019 year, and let's just do it together, guys. I'm on the hunt for 1,000. I'm on a hunt for 1,000 subscribers. I'm at like 560 something, so I'd love to get to 1,000 this year. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a big year. I'm excited about it. But you have a great weekend. It's Friday night. My son's coming down. We're going to watch Solo together in my little theater area here. And just hope you guys enjoy your family, enjoy your weekend. So talk to you soon.